In 1983, Prince Charles and Diana, Princess of Wales, faced a deadly assassination attempt at a Duran Duran concert. Henry Hemming explains how one man prevented it, and in doing so, changed history. By 1983, the conflict known as the Troubles had racked Northern Ireland for at least 14 years, and would continue on for a further 15. It was an approximate midway point between the start and end of a conflict that had brought death and division, and it was also a year that the Irish Republican Army, IRA, attempted the assassination of Charles and Diana, Prince and Princess of Wales. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. It's a story of subterfuge, spies, and hidden bombs. Henry Hemming, journalist and author of 4 Shots in the Night, explored the details of the shocking story on the Royal Scandal podcast. The most famous spy in the conflict was someone called Sean O'Callaghan, says Hemming. O'Callaghan served within the IRA, but from the late 1970s onwards, he worked as a mole within the organization, relaying information back to the Irish government and MI5. And it's thanks to O'Callaghan, says Hemming, that the British monarch, King Charles III, is alive today. Who was O'Callaghan and how did he get involved in the IRA? O'Callaghan, born into a Republican family in Tralee, County Kerry, was drawn to the IRA early in the Troubles, believing that the Irish fight could spark a revolution across Ireland. By the 1970s, he was part of an IRA unit in Northern Ireland, carrying out attacks such as mortar bombings. However, disillusioned by the growing sectarianism within the IRA, O'Callaghan left the organization in 1976. When the IRA contacted him 3 years later, he saw an opportunity. He had already been in touch with the Irish police and offered to become an informant. So, feigning a return to the IRA, O'Callaghan became a double agent. O'Callaghan was part of an active IRA service unit that devised the plan, says Hemming. Their plan was to plant a bomb in a bathroom behind the Royal Box in a theater where they knew that Charles and Diana would be going to attend a concert. This wasn't just any run-of-the-mill royal engagement for the then Prince and Princess of Wales. This was going to be a concert for the Prince's Trust, says Hemming, and the headline act was set to be Duran Duran, the attempt to kill Prince Charles and Diana at a Duran Duran concert. In the early 1980s, the British pop rock band Duran Duran was at the very peak of its international success, having released a smash hit album Rio in 1982, followed up with Seven and the Ragged Tiger in 1983. The would-be assassins knew that by targeting leading British public figures at such a high-profile event, the world's focus would be drawn back onto the ongoing conflict and the IRA. Additionally, as Sean O'Callaghan notes in his 1998 autobiography, The Informer, it also would have meant that Anglo-Irish relations would sink to a new low. But the IRA made a crucial mistake when planning the assassination. They gave O'Callaghan a key task in the plot, planting the bomb and then tiling it up inside the bathroom so nobody could see it. Of course the bomb was never planted. O'Callaghan was already a spy. He was reporting to the Irish police, and very soon he'd be reporting to MI5 as well, says Hemming. Other IRA assassination plots. While audacious, the plan was in keeping with the IRA's previous action, suggests Hemming. The 1983 attempt came almost 4 years after the assassination of Earl Louis Mountbatten, relative of the British royal family, by the IRA. Such high-profile, visible violence was a well-worn tactic for the IRA. But how close did the plot come to killing the royals? If O'Callaghan hadn't been given the assignment, would the plan have worked? According to Hemming, the answer is yes. What happened to O'Callaghan afterwards? As for O'Callaghan's life after the plot, he returned to England and confessed to committing murders when an active IRA agent. He spent years in imprisonment before being released in 1996, publishing a book about his experiences just over a year later. In 1997, he was confirmed as a valuable informant and even received a pardon from the Queen, then advising David Trimble, a key figure in the Good Friday Agreement. He died in 2017, aged 62. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.